guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you how to make this card. So I'm taking a slimline card base by Paper Mania. This is from a card and envelope kit, which is 10.5 by 21 centimeters. I took the Thinking of You Magnolias by DOVECRAFT company, and I'm also taking a vintage paper pack, which I couldn't find to link. I got these off a Distash group, which was the UK's buy and sell. It's a 200 thickness paper pack and it's 15 by 30 centimeters. But the stamp set isn't official, which is kind of annoying. So I purchased these thinking they were the legitimate stamp sets. Actually they're not, they're actually fake copies, which is so annoying. So I did report that seller to the company themselves and I explained to them what happened, and they just told me, you know, to either rebuy the stamp and they'll give me a discount, or to just use the one that I have and just make sure I put in that it's not the official one, and to basically tell you to go and purchase the original. So I'm taking the flower stamp, which is the biggest out of the stamp. So like I said, this is the Thinking of You Magnolias Big and Bold set. And the sentiment is the Thank You Dogwood Colorado Craft Company stamp, again, which isn't the original. So I bought 4 stamps from this person thinking that obviously they were legit, and obviously they're not, which is, like I said, really frustrating, you know, because I understand like the upset it causes companies, but you know, unfortunately I'm not going to throw money away either. So anyways, I've just measured a 1/2 inch border around my card and trimmed that big piece of paper down. So I'm now going to colour it in, and I'll insert music in a second. So the ones that I bought which aren't official are the Happy Foreverings, which is obviously the Legs collection, and then the Just Because Lilacs, the Thank You Dogwood, and the Thinking of You Magnolias. So those sets, if you see me use them, aren't official, and I will tell you that in my video, but yeah, definitely go and buy it from the company themselves or a trustworthy seller. Anyways, I'm going to insert some music and speed this up for you guys. So I'm just doing some really basic colouring, and then I'll fussy cut these out. So again, another thing with buying the copies and not the originals is if I purchased the original dies, they won't actually fit my stamps that I bought. So that's another downfall with this, so I do have to fussy cut everything. So you never know, maybe in a couple of months I'll end up buying the official ones, but for right now they're doing what they need to be doing. So I'm going to insert music now. So once I finished colouring and cutting, I just worked out my placement of where I want my sentiment to go. So I'm using my DOVECRAFT embossing ink and the Cosmic Shimmer Bright Gold embossing powder. This is probably one of my most go-tos for embossing. I just love gold or silver embossing. I just think it makes everything 10 times better. I don't really do a lot of embossing just because I don't necessarily always like the bubble effect that I get. I don't know if you know what I mean, but Majority of the time when I do embossing, you can see like the bubbles of where the embossing is melting. Also, if you can see my light flickering in the corner, that is literally just because my bulb is ready to basically pop. So I need to buy a new one, but I don't even know where to begin with it because I don't remember the manufacturers, the size, the voltage. I don't know any of it. So anyways, I'm just going to emboss this real quick. So this is before, and obviously I show you the after. So I'm adding some embellishment. So I glued down my images using Tacky glue from Tonic Studios, and I used gold pearls by Special Touches and bubbles from Little Things by Lucy's. And now I'm just trimming off any excess that's overhanging my card. So this card is actually for the post office because obviously I send a lot of cards out to people, and I'm pretty much there once a month at the most. Like I think 1 month I was there like 6 times. Like it was ridiculous. So I try and make my post office trips quite limited. But you know, she always sees me, and she always sees the packaging that I send my cards out, and she never actually sees the inside of my cards. So I wanted her to see what actually goes out to people. So I made this specifically for the woman that works there. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me over on my social media, which is linked below and at the end. But if you go onto my YouTube page itself, there is a link on there as well. But that is it for the video. Everything I use will be linked in my description. Obviously the stamps will be the originals from companies that I would recommend, which are official companies and very much trustworthy. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Also, right now I'm just bringing in my Spectrum Note Sparkle pen just to add some glitter to this card so it wasn't too plain on the flowers. I don't even know what these flowers are supposed to be. I kind of made them into orchids, or somewhat similar to an orchid. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, and happy crafting!